Hey guys, my name is Mr.WereWolph, and today I am going to do a personality quiz. Now, nobody actually recommended this to me, but I figured that in order for me and you to all right, hold on, let me gather up my thoughts. So pretty much what I wanted to do was I wanted to kind of explain myself by doing a test, if you know what that means. So kind of like I'm getting the questions and I'll kind of explain them, I guess. And I guess I can skip some questions, but I don't really want to do that. Alright, let's see. You find it easy to introduce yourself to people. Oh, so you're able to do a slider. Now that's genius. Let's see. I guess I'm sort of, but not at the same time. A logical decision is always the best, even when it hurts someone's feelings. Yeah, I guess so. Unless it involves me, of course. You know, I'm selfish. I'm just kidding. But, I'm sorry, I should probably be discussing them. A logical decision is always the best, even if it hurts someone's feelings. I mean, sometimes I may break the rules. Like, if I'm, babysitting someone, I may, give them something that they probably shouldn't get just to make them happy, you know? Like, something like that. You try to respond to your emails as soon as possible and cannot stand a messy inbox. That's true. I fucking hate that. You strongly dislike phone calls. A little bit. I don't actually have a phone, so... the phone that I have, yeah, I don't like phone calls very much, so I'm gonna put that at an extra. Let's see here. I'm gonna listen to some music if you don't mind. Maybe get this mic a little closer to me. Hello. I'm sorry, I'm totally fucking up. So yeah, I strongly dislike phone calls. Trying to get something that's not too distracting to listen to. I got all this dubstep. I'll listen to Rap God, sure. Alright. You find it easy to stay relaxed and focus even when there is some pressure. Sometimes, I guess. I guess so, a little bit. Just a tiny little bit. You often get so lost in your own thoughts that you ignore or forget your surroundings. That's true, I guess. Deadlines, do not stress you out. They do and they don't, so I'm going to see if I can leave that there. Being adaptable is more important to you than being organized. That's probably true. Emotional movies can easily make you sad. No. Not easily. You would have to be pretty damn emotional for me to actually start crying. Your home and your work environments are quite tidy. No. In fact, I'm just going to turn the camera so that you can actually see what behind you looks like, alright? Yeah, so that's definitely not true. Hopefully you can still see me. You often feel as if you have to justify yourself to other people. No, not really. I kind of do stuff. I feel like I have to justify myself sometimes, to you guys, because I have to kind of prove that I do everything I have within reason. Playing Happy Wheels and all this other stuff. And I was literally just recording Happy Wheels, but I decided not to do it, because, I just got bored of it. It's sad, because I wasn't finding any levels that were actually good. And they were all really loud, the ends were really loud, so I thought, everybody was, trying to fuck with people and all that. You like to leave matters undecided for as long as possible, as there may be better options down the road. No, not really. I kind of like to get stuff done right then and there, if I can. Otherwise, I never get it done. There's still some videos that I've never uploaded, and I've already deleted them, and they're gone now, so. You do not mind being at the center of attention. Sort of. More yes and no. It just depends what for. If I have no clue why I'm there, then I would probably be, really scared, and I wouldn't know what was up. You would rather call yourself pragmatic than, okay, hold on, I'm sorry. Pragmatic. Dealing with things sensibly and realistically in at best. Oops, sorry. Thinking about or planning the future with imagination or wisdom. So what's the difference? Dealing with things sensibly and realistically in a way is based on practical rather than theoretical considerations. Would you call yourself pragmatic rather than visionary? Yeah, probably. You rarely get mood swings. I act crazy a lot. I'm pretty sure if anyone's watching this video and they know me personally, they'd probably be, yeah, that guy's pretty fucked up. Alright, I got so much more. Getting there, it says. Your travel plans are usually well thought out. I don't travel very much. But when I do, you find it difficult to start talking when you do not yet know how exactly you'll present your idea. Yes, that is true. I literally was just talking about that. Your mood can change very quickly. Yeah. You are more of a natural improviser than a careful planner. I usually, like, lately I've been thinking about when to do stuff. So, I'm guessing I'm more of a planner than an improviser. I'm gonna leave that in the middle. If you had to choose, you would rather have your work reflect your values than your reasoning skills. No. Your work style is closer to random energy spikes than to a methodical and organized approach. Yeah, probably. You're often envious of others. I'm just gonna check to make sure that I know what that is. Feelings are showing envy. I'm envious of their happiness. Yeah, I guess so. Not always, though. You know, an interesting book or video game is often better than a social event. I know it may seem like I don't know. Yeah, I guess, that's just me, though. I like playing video games more than, that's sometimes the thing. Like, if I can hang out with a friend, then I would probably hang out with a friend rather than playing video games. But if it was like hanging out with some family members, then I probably wouldn't do it. Like, that probably seems a bit mean, but, most of my family members I don't really want to hang out with anyway, so. Just some of them. It's mostly one side of the family where, I don't know, I don't want to say too much, but I just don't really like hanging out with some of my family. I'm pretty sure that's an, common answer for, teens, I guess. So you can't blame me too much for that. Being able to develop a plan and stick to it is the most important part of every project. True, I indeed think that. Ideas are often more important than real things. I would want to say that ideas are, the future, so I don't want to sound like a hippie. Ideas are the future, man. But, I don't know, it just seems like, ideas are often more important than real things. I don't want to take that the wrong way. And I don't want to keep it in the middle, because that just shows, I don't want to answer that question. I think that ideas are really important. That's what I think, so I'm going to keep that there. I think that real things, I don't know. It's kind of hard to determine which one is which. I'm just going to leave it at that, though. When someone is in trouble, you usually start by offering emotional support rather than practical solutions. No. I'd probably go straight to solutions. Well, I don't know. It's starting to get really hard. If someone does not respond to your email quickly, you start worrying if you said something wrong. No, I just know that they haven't read it yet. You do not let your emotions show even when you are with close friends. No, it is a challenge for you to look at criticism objectively. I don't know. I haven't really gotten much criticism. Just a little bit. Wait. Well, I do remember that one guy was kind of giving me shit about how I was recording my Grand Theft Auto videos with, the Mac camera, but, that he was doing that. He pretty much said more people would watch my videos if I had, a thing, but I think it would just, I don't know. I feel like what I said back to him was somewhat okay. At the same time, it wasn't. But, I pretty much said, I don't remember what I said, but I pretty much said, thank you for telling me that there's something worth, $200 that I could record my stuff with. And so, I just stopped recording them, because nobody seemed to like them. There are some parts that were okay, but, it was so fuzzy and whatnot. I was okay with watching them, but that was just me. But, I don't know, I thought that you guys would be okay with it. You can tell me if you're okay with it. I just didn't think it was okay. I'll wait, I guess, but that would be so long. Alright, so I also forgot to mention, I said this in the first 2 Happy Wheels videos that I didn't actually save and record. I'm actually going to get a computer, desktop for my birthday, but it's going to be all the parts. So, the tower, the all that other shit. I can't name them off the top of my head, I'm sorry, but I'm not, like, that much of a whiz at computers yet, but I do know that from seeing, like, the towers and whatnot, how big they can get. Like, this laptop that I'm using is not going to, like, withstand comparing to, my desktop that I'm going to get. But I'm going to have to build my desktop, so it's not going to be, like, any sort of brand. It's just going to be, I'm going to build it, which is what I'm saying. And I didn't realize that making them were, like, so, like, cool, I guess. Like, you're able to do a lot of stuff for certain things. Like, I don't know. We'll just continue, but that's pretty much what I'm going to say. It's going to be more towards gaming, of course. It's going to have a better, like, graphics chip, I guess. I don't know. I'm not going to say anything and make a fool of myself, but it is going to be somewhat better. It's going to cost around $500 to $600 as far as dollars go, but I'm going to have to build it, so there you go. That's what I wanted to say, and this mic I'm going to be using for it, since I'm going to probably get a camera for it. Yeah, I'm going to get a camera for it, but after I get my things for it, I don't know. I think I'm going to talk about that in another video. I'm just going to cut off there so I can cut this. Your dreams tend to be vivid and focused on a fictional world. Yeah. It doesn't... after this, I think it finishes. Just one more. Okay. It does not take you much time to start getting involved at your new workplace. Disagree. I'm not very social, sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm not very social. Boop. You are better at implementing than innovating. Look up. So would that be like, what? You're better at implementing than innovating. I don't know what that is, so I'm just gonna... Wait, I'm sorry. It is easy to irritate you. Yeah, I guess so. You worry too much about what other people think. No. I really don't. Like, I'm pretty sure for my channel, if someone, like, started talking shit, I would, but in, like, school, I wouldn't care as much. You often spend time exploring unrealistic and practical yet intriguing ideas. Yeah, I do that. You do not mind being criticized even harshly if the argument makes sense. When solving problems, you look for tried and tested methods instead of experimenting with novel ideas. I'm sorry, I'm kind of losing, like, focus on this, even though I'm doing it for a video. You would rather improvise than spend time coming up with a detailed plan. I guess that's true. You would often spend more time reflecting on things than actually doing them. Nah, sort of middle. You believe that moral positions are often more important than what makes illogical sense. No. I believe that the facts are what you should keep to, and emotionally, I guess, is more, like, I just want to make everybody happy, you know? So, like, I don't want, like, if I get blamed for something that I don't feel like was logical, then I would probably go more towards the logical, but if it was me, I would probably go more towards, like, emotional, because that's what matters to me, and all that, you know? Keeping your options open is more important than having a to-do list. True. You would rather work in a team than alone. It depends whether the team is good or bad. Because if the team was bad, like it was a whole bunch of pot-smoking dumbasses, then I would probably rather work alone because they won't do anything. And, I don't know. I'd rather work alone if it was that. But if it was like a team of friends and whatnot and geniuses, then I would. So I'm guessing it's more towards the bright side, I guess. You rarely feel insecure. Yep. You have no difficulties coming up with a personal timetable and sticking to it. Disagree, hands down. Being efficient is more important than being cooperative when it comes to teamwork. Yeah, I guess so. Because being more efficient is being more efficient, you know? But if someone's, like, falling behind, I don't know. Fuck it, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to go back. When making plans, you often get lost in possibilities and forget what is realistic. Disagree. I can't snap out of it when I start looking at the possibilities. Like, oh, I could do this. And then I think, yeah, but that would take so damn long. You feel more energetic after spending time with a group of people. Yes. When making a decision affecting other people, you would rather be seen as illogical and as unsympathetic. Yes. As you see yourself as emotionally stable. I was talking about I was like so moody at the beginning though, so I don't know. You cannot stand chaos. That's not true. I just don't like being in the chaos. That's when it gets too much for me. You are more traditional than unconventional. Not true. You like to isolate yourself from your surroundings when you work, e.g. by wearing headphones. What? I don't know what you mean. I don't know. I guess so, but I don't know. I like isolating myself when I'm not talking to anybody and I just want to drone out all those noises. And it's, it is difficult for you to hide your feelings. Nope, not true at all. I am a really good actor, but inside I'm crying. Reserved and quiet. Nah. Sometimes I am. Like right now I'm alone, so I think. When I'm thinking, I'm really quiet. If the room is full, you stay closer to walls, avoiding the center. That's true, but that's for comfort reasons. Like, I don't know, I'll be in the middle with my friends, but if I'm just, like, there, I'll just stand near the walls, kind of, like, just sit against the wall, Comfortability, Politically, you're more conservative than liberal. I think that we should be more conservative as American. So I guess that makes me conservative Republican, I guess? I can't say conservative Democrat. Democrat. I'm saying that weird. Democrat. You want to be a Democrat? You feel very anxious in stressful situations, yeah. You focus on the possibilities rather than the realities. No. You think that there's little point in being empathetic in a professional environment. That's not true. You often take initiative in social situations. Depends, but I'm going to leave that there. Results! So let's see here. Wait, where was I supposed to put this again? Oh, and he's standing right on top of it. Your personality is INTP. I don't know what that would be. Role analyst. Analyst, I'm sorry. Very assertive personality, INTP. Alright. You are one of the analysts, a rational and impartial individual who enjoys intellectual pursuit and prizes independence. True. You are known for your impressive knowledge, ability to juggle multiple concepts, and insatiable curiosity. Above, you will find a brief overview of your personality traits. Proceed to the type overview to learn much more about your personality type. Prepare to be impressed. Alright, we'll read the overview then. This is the part where it actually matters. Alright, whether the chicken crossed the road or the road crossed the chicken depends on your frame of reference. The INTP personality type is fairly rare. Thanks! Making up only 3% of the population. I guess that makes me divergent. Yeah, that's kind of... I am actually divergent. I did that test, which is definitely a good thing for them, as there's nothing they'd be more unhappy about than be common. INTPs pride themselves on their inventiveness and creativity. Yeah. Their unique perspective and vigorous intellect, usually known as the philosopher, the architect, or the dreamy professor. INTPs have been responsible for many scientific discoveries throughout history. The unexamined life is not worth living. So, I guess I'm 3%. I'm one of the 3%. That's interesting. That's pretty interesting. So yeah, there you go. That's me. I'm so feeling good about myself right now. My ego, my self-esteem went up, well. But, yeah, I'm not gonna read all of this, but that was pretty cool. That was really, really cool. So, if we can see, it's www.16personalities.com. This was pretty cool. I mean, the thing took a bit long, but that was really, really, really cool. So, I mean, I don't know what to say other than that was really, really cool. So, that's me. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next video. So, I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.